Hello everyone. So for my language disability topic, mine was anomia. And for my website and module, I want you to first look at the homepage. When you click onto it, I want you to read a little bit about what anomia is, the 3 types of anomia, looking at this picture and seeing what an individual with anomia experiences and how their language is impaired. Then I want you at the bottom of it to click on the instructions video to take a close look of how you're going to navigate my website. Then you're going to move to the Anomia and More Context page. And this page is going to help you understand more about what anomia is. There's a video that I want you to watch on what anomia is. Then I want you to really take a look at the picture of the brain of anomic aphasia and how what part of the brain anomia affects and how it's affected. Then I want you to take a look and click this handout on anomia. And this handout really explains what anomia is. And I thought it was a really good resource and tool for us as future teachers to look at and to use to see the helpful strategies that we can use in our classrooms to help students with anomia and what speech therapists use to help as well. And after that, I want you to look at this chart explaining the comprehension, repetition, naming, and fluency of language. And I want you to see how anomia is affected by what parts of anomia is affected by the spoken language and what parts aren't. After that, there's just a few bullets on the language impacts of anomia. After that, I want you to move to the treatment part. Read a little bit about what the treatments are for individuals with anomia and how schools can help children with anomia. And then I want you to click on this link to answer a question right here. It says, write down 1 bullet on how teachers can help students with anomia in a classroom. I want you just to write down on one of the slides, put your name, and just bullet or jot down 1 way that teachers can help students in a classroom. And then I just want for all of us just to see, even if none of our other classmates have responded yet, I just want you to see your answer and kind of like compare to yourself, like, oh, like, what some other people might think of what doing in a classroom and just ways so we all can see all the different ways of helping children with anomia. Also, on this page, there is a naming therapy app, and it just explains, I have the link here as well, and it just, if you want, you can click on it to see like a naming therapy app that therapists use to help children and adults with anomia, and it helps them to learn cues on learning to name objects and naming recognition, and it just helps them, and it's another tool for them to use to be a resource while they're learning more strategies. After that, I want you to click on the assess. There are 4 videos, they're quite short, and I want you to watch each video on this semantic feature analysis session and go through each video. After you're done watching them, there's a Google form to answer some questions on the video, and I want you to really explain each question as best as you can to your ability and just really think about what anomic aphasia is and how this therapist is helping Catherine learn resources on anomic aphasia. After that, there's just additional resources if you want to look at. There's some videos on different individuals with anomia and how they're affected. There's also a really interesting video that I couldn't add into my actual assessment, but I want you to look at if you can for additional resources on anomia, and it really shows different ways anomia is affected and how aphasia is affected like with it as well. And there's other websites on aphasia and what aphasia is to help you understand a little better. And also after that, there is my animated bibliography. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.